It's hard not to get sucked in by the viral videos of YouTube phenomenon MrBeast. Expertly edited and fun to watch, one of the biggest draws is MrBeast himself. The 22-year-old entrepreneur donated millions since launching his YouTube channel all the way back in 2020. Business Insider reports, in March 2020 alone, as millions lost their jobs, MrBeast gave more than $1 million to food banks. It's not hard to like this guy. MrBeast is a North Carolina native whose fame is based on his antic-filled philanthropic videos. He gives away cars, money, tech gear, and most recently, food. In December, he launched 300 virtual kitchens dubbed MrBeast Burger and gave away food and cash to what seemed like thousands of people as part of the marketing. He simultaneously uploaded, "I opened a restaurant that pays you to eat at it" at the same time. And it went huge. While the YouTube video in which MrBeast and friends served their first customers might make it look like you can visit the restaurant chain, or at least a colorful drive-thru, to pick up your burger and fries, the operation is 100% delivery only. MrBeast Burger's virtual dining concept uses multiple third-party delivery apps to get food to customers, which can mean the chain has less control when it comes to the quality upon delivery. Using multiple services also means the food is more accessible, and despite some quality concerns, The Spoon reports that MrBeast Burger's virtual model might be copied by traditional restaurant food chains. And in response to those quality complaints, MrBeast himself lets fans know the team at MrBeast Burger was the first to admit we are not perfect. While an overwhelming majority of people are happy with their first orders, he would like to refund those who weren't and added he'd do what he can to make things right. From now on, all locations are in the US. If MrBeast Burger's Twitter feed is any indication, there could be plenty of demand in other countries, including Australia, Canada, the Philippines, and Mexico. Time will tell whether the company waits to see how successful it is before rolling out the concept around the world. MrBeast Burger is a virtual kitchen concept like I said before, and this is truly revolutionary. The credit for the idea goes to Virtual Dining Concepts, which is the startup that MrBeast partnered with over 300 restaurants, and this is beginning to take the world by storm. The startup specializes in linking pre-existing restaurant kitchens with new virtual restaurant concepts. This means that an up-and-running restaurant kitchen can make food for another brand while maintaining its own establishment. Considering it had already established its turnkey, delivery-only restaurant concepts with other big-name celebs like Mario Lopez and DJ Pauly D, Virtual Dining Concepts has the setup in place and connections it needed to make MrBeast Burger's venture happen. Restaurant chains whose kitchens MrBeast Burger has been using include Rio Italian Grill, Buca di Beppo, and Bravo Italian Mediterranean, as well as the Burger Boy located in Wilson, North Carolina. Not only has the virtual MrBeast Burger concept been successful for this brand, it might be a way to support the partnered restaurants who might have faced difficult times while providing jobs for food industry workers. Now, MrBeast is looking for more restaurant partners. Focusing on the growth of virtual restaurants instead of brick and mortar could be a more long-lasting investment for MrBeast, as the illness might have found people more used to ordering online. 300 MrBeast Burgers opened on the same day, and since the chain follows a virtual model, there is no original MrBeast Burger location where patrons can go to experience history. The viral video featuring the MrBeast Burger giveaway took place at the Burger Boy in Wilson, North Carolina, where MrBeast grew up and is based. By the end of 2020, there were 169 cities listed on the MrBeast Burger location's website, and according to MrBeast's Twitter, the chain had already launched 300 restaurants nationwide. The delivery-only model also means there's no actual address listed on the MrBeast Burger website. This led to some viral confusion, where diners visited those ghost kitchens with no MrBeast Burger joint on the site. After all the initial MrBeast Burger buzz, diners were waiting a long time for their delivery orders, and there were some mistakes. It looks like MrBeast Burger might have some quirks to work out, but considering that even established fast food chains make mistakes, the company might be just experiencing some growing pains. In addition to the free burgers giveaway during that day of filming in Wilson, North Carolina, MrBeast Burger also gave away wads of cash through their drive-thru window. A line of cars outside the temporary brick-and-mortar locations was so long, more than 20 miles to be exact, that police officers had to shut down the restaurant for disrupting traffic. Now that's a successful launch, and it made for a great moment in the video. Then there were Apple products that were given away, and at one point, even a new car. Mr. Beast told the car recipient, a woman whose car had been damaged while waiting in line, that he'd happily give her a free car as a gift. She cried, and Mr. Beast also looked misty-eyed and was a heartwarming moment. Will you get a tablet or a stack of bills nestled between some crinkle-cut fries in your next order? Probably not. Now you have to actually pay for your food, with an average meal for one costing between $10 and $20. With tax, delivery, tip, the price is in line with McDonald's, but a little bit less expensive than Smashburger. But even without free stuff, you can still feel good about a charitable act. Part of the money raised from sales is supposed to go to feeding hungry families across America, and judging by app reviews, plenty of Mr. Beast fans are liking that part of the transaction. The viral "I opened a restaurant that pays you to eat at it," where Mr. Beast and his friends announced the launch of the Mr. Beast Burger chain by running a temporary location for a day, got so big that it became the #1 trending video on YouTube, according to QSR. It also landed a top 5 spot for Google searches for a bit, QSR reported. And it wasn't just dumb luck. According to an interview with Bloomberg, Mr. Beast and his friends spent months researching and analyzing what makes a video go viral, and then integrating what they learned into their own channel. Maybe you should think twice before judging Chris. He might be a smart guy. So let's call it their success. What about an average person who watches YouTube daily, but not even begin to imagine the same success? Well, the reason is right here. You need to learn the important details before you head out in the open world to perform. For those who are struggling to learn new concepts, I would encourage them to click the Fiverr link in the description to a bunch of courses that will not only teach them great skills, but also provide the skill firsthand. I can say from firsthand experience that Fiverr is a place with quality professionals who know exactly how to help you. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.